So first thing first, what I really like about the Botslab G300 is its compact form factor. I haven't seen any dash camera designed in such a shape, a slanted L shape. Basically the thickness of this dash cam, compare it to like holding a biscuit in your hand. It's that slim. That's quite impressive. And one another thing which I really liked about the 300H is its display quality. When you're looking at the screen, you realize that the display is super sharp, crisp, and it represents colors very, very accurately. The display is a really cherry on top for the G300H. So I've been testing out this dashcam for the past few days now, and I'll be bringing up a super detailed review video of this dash camera as well. But before I actually put up the full review video, here's my quick overview of the Botslab G300H Pro single channel dash camera. That being said, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now. You're watching Travel Tech. Let's get started. So coming in at a price of about 5,999, that's 6,000 rupees, this dashcam does provide some real value for money features. Starting off with the fact that this gives you a 1296p resolution. But hey, most cameras do give that resolution, that price point, so what's so special? This camera gives you a super nice, sharp, crisp display right on top of the dash camera. And that's not the only special thing. This dash camera also gives you GPS built in. Additionally, you get ADAS features such as the front car warning and even pedestrian warning. And it even gives you exhaustion alert or fatigue alert. So these are kind of unique features in this particular price range, and additionally this camera also gives you parking monitoring if you do purchase a Hardwire Kit separately. That being said, this camera also supports memory cards up to 128 GB, so you can be pretty sure that you can record hours and hours worth of footage without the loop recording having to take effect. All these factors aside, this camera is super compact, slim, and like very unique and interesting to look at. So I've been taking a look at the video quality of this dash camera, and first impressions is I'm quite happy and kind of impressed with the 1296p resolution. Well, not specifically regarding the resolution, I'm more happy regarding the color calibration this dash camera brings out. The exposure parts may be slightly up and down here and there, but the contrast levels, the saturation levels, the highlights and the shadows look kind of balanced. But considering the price range this comes at, and considering this provides just a 1296p, slightly higher than a full HD resolution, the kind of video quality this provides is good enough for the price, or should I say slightly even better than the price this dash camera trends at. Another small but useful advantage of this camera is that it's detachable from its windshield mount, so you can easily remove it anytime you want. Just slide it out and it comes right in your hand. I'm not particularly a huge fan of the ADAS features given in dashcams, not just about the G300, all dashcams in general, because in Indian urban traffic conditions, in bumper to bumper traffic conditions, the ADAS features don't seem to be very practical. The notifications keep coming up and up and you kind of get irritated in the end. But for someone who is specifically looking for ADAS functions under the price range of 5,000 to 6,000 rupees, the G300 providing you a pedestrian alert, front car warning alert and exhaustion alert is kind of a real good deal coming in that particular price range. So considering all of these factors and many more aspects of this dash camera, which I'll be covering up in the full review video, this camera seems to be a value for money investment, coming at a price of about 5,999, that's 6,000 rupees. So this camera has been quite an interesting product in the long list of dash cameras that I've been reviewed on my channel, and I'm quite happy with the performance, the build quality, the shape of this camera, given that it's a very uniquely shaped dash cam. All in all, I would definitely consider the Botslab G300 if I had a budget of about 5,000 to 6,000 rupees and I was specifically looking for GPS features, for ADAS features and a screen on the dash camera along with a super compact size. That being said, if you're interested in checking out some more detail about this camera, the link to it is given in the description. So just click down, click on the link and get to know all the details. And of course, if you're interested, go ahead and buy it as well. The full review of this camera will be dropping soon on my channel, wherein I'll cover in detail the video quality, the technical aspects of the video quality and even the number plate readability of this dash cam. That being said, if you still have any queries or doubts regarding this camera, you can always write that down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you still haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now, smash that like button, and also don't go without hitting the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.